Okay, so we are live. A very, very good evening here from the UK. And welcome to our live session. And today it's in English. So, just for the benefit of people, my new followers, and for the benefit of people in my guests today and in their pages, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Susie Jacob. I am a general practitioner working here in the UK. And today we are come to talk about our online business. I've been now doing this online business for about 2.5 years, and it's been the best decision ever. I'm also a business coach, and we help busy rundown professionals regain their life back, really. So to give them time and financial freedom to do the things they love and when they want to. Okay, so without further ado, so today's discussion is just a myriad of questions which we commonly get asked in the business. So I'm just going to start off with Sayuri. Hi, Sayuri, how are you doing?
Hi, Dr. Susie. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. So, I want to ask you today, the question is, obviously we all talk about online business, and I'm sure people have asked you, what's this online business all about? Okay, so if you could, introduce yourself and then, explain to our audience what this online business is all about.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Obvious. My name is Sayuri from the UK. Originally, I'm from Sri Lanka. Came to the UK about 20 years ago. When I get down here, obvious. My first job was a university lecturer. When I get down here, I had to start as a school teacher. Because of the student category difference, I was doing like undergraduate students there, and then when it comes to school here, the age gap was not tolerable for me. Then I didn't like that job to start with. Then I changed my career into a healthcare industry. Because obviously I had that job opportunity available for me, then I started as a healthcare manager. Then gradually, basically, I started that job because of I missed my parents and I like the helping elderly people and all sort of things. But when it comes to the time, I was thinking this is not something that I was expecting because of the time commitment and the challenges and everything. Highly regulated industry, and also I thought, let me try something else. Then I was always having my research background as well. Then I thought, let me join with one of them universities or something like that. Then I started as a university researcher. Currently, I'm working with University of Cambridge and University of Swansea here as a collaborative researcher. Plus, I'm working as a school teacher as well here. But again, when I get back to these two careers, still I'm doing like full-time. Obviously, both jobs are part-time. When it adding up together, both jobs are like full-time job. When I go to school, I come home about 3:30. In the evening, I start my research work. And I was thinking, oh gosh, this is never ending. Too much time spending for it. I didn't have much time to spend with my children, my family. Then I thought this cycle has to be break at some point. Obviously, I was always looking for a sort of business to start with. I have started sort of business in the past. Uh, it was again in care home industry, but as you all know, in these countries, everything is highly regulated, especially healthcare industry is highly regulated. I had to responsible for the government, and obviously everything's highly regulated. Then that pressure is always there. Then when it comes to this research as well, then we have to go for ethical approval and things like that, all stressful. Then I thought this is a little bit too much. Then I was looking for some other jobs. Then I came across with a live show like this. Then one of my colleague, obvious friends, was doing a sort of live show. Then I thought, let me try and have a look what's going on here. Lots of people talking about some things going on. Then they were talking about lots of money coming into them. They were talking about financial time freedom. I thought, why not? We are always not wasting, we are committing our time and money and everything for the jobs. Why not we can work for ourselves? Then I've tried to explore the model. Obviously, when I get into the business, the first thing attracted me in this business was we can do it anywhere, anytime, really. There's no 9 to 5 sort of commitment there. What we basically do here is, obviously, as we all know, online marketing. Some people may not know what's online marketing. Obviously, it's much popular, but our model is a bit different because we are working with high-end commissioning teams like healthcare companies. we are affiliate with them, those companies, and we get a really good compensation plan with them. So if we work for ourselves, we are obviously working as independent business owners. We are affiliating with the company, but we are working for ourselves. It's like our own business. What we got to do initially, just come and join with the company, join with our team. Then a team will give us full training and 24/7 coach and mentor access. Then obvious 24/7 training. You don't have to. You don't need to know the business. You don't need to have got the business background. Obviously, I haven't had a big such a vast business background. But when I join in, they are giving all the marketing techniques, all the business module and everything they will provide it. If you don't have technical skills, still you don't have to worry about. If you have access to mobile phone or computer, something you got Wi-Fi access, you can do the business. You can bring the business to anywhere. Basically, what you need to do, join with the company, go through the training process, understand the model. Obviously, like any other business, it's our business. End of the day, we go to learn. As we learn, we grow within the business. It's not like lottery winning. If you do start today, we'll get a bulk sum of money by tomorrow. That's not that type of thing. Any business, as we all know, business means business. We go to the business. But if we are committed to do the business, we can earn high number, so 5, 6, 7 figures. I have practically seen our team members, they are earning 6, 7 figures from this business. Who can earn that type of figures doing a traditional business? I mean, like 9 to 5 or whatever. Even in a traditional business, it's very difficult to get that type of profit without such a big commitment. But in this business, we don't have to do that much of commitment. I mean, time-wise, if you got a little bit of time pockets in between your working hours, if you are really busy working professional, you can still do it. We all are working professionals, parents, we have got really tight schedules, but still, I'm managing. I'm a little bit new to the business. It's my about 4th month now, but I'm succeeding in it because I enjoy it. Because the things, benefits I can see from the business attracted me, then that encourages me to do more and more. In every 5-10 minutes, when I get 5-10 minutes, I just look into the training side and how I'm going to improve. So even in the evenings, whenever your children goes to bed and things like that, we can sit together at about 5-10 minutes till we can spend for the business. Whatever you spend for the business, that's gain for us. So that's more attracting side for me. Obviously, we like our jobs, but when we do the jobs, we'll have to rely for the monthly income and the salary. But here, we get like sometimes we get about every day money or every weekly or so. As we work, we get money coming into us easily. So that's what basically attracted me into this business. But I would like to tell whoever watching the show, then watching this live, I can genuinely invite you all to join and see the beauty of this business. Obviously, all the trainings given, you can access from anywhere. You can bring your business to anywhere. If you go on holiday, you don't have to be in the business because business is highly automated. I mean, you have got time frame in the evenings also. The business running background of you, it's like passively, but you don't have, it's highly automated. You don't have to send emails or anything like that. It's all automated. You don't have to follow up your follow up people. It will again automated for us. We just need to check the system and take the necessary action if we pop up in our system. I can see how the business running offline as well. I mean, I don't have to physically need to be there. I can check when I'm offline as well. There's lots of benefits there. I don't want to take long time to explain, then others will talk about it as well. But what I can basically say is amazing business. I haven't seen something like that anywhere. Even here in the UK for 20 years, I have tried so many options, properties and obviously care business and all sort of things. But this is one of them amazing businesses. I would never expected when I join in here. I would openly invite for everybody, come and join us and see the beauty of this business.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that you're talking with a lot of passion out there. And the thing is, the reason, why our business model is so successful is we offer the complete package. So we are partnered with a platform that provides with very, very high high returns, like we get high commissions because we are partnered with a platform that does that. So we are partnered with the right, you have to have the right products and services that's in demand. So we are partnered with that, that platform. And not only that, so you can have a good platform that provides a high compensation, but at the same time you need to know how to market these products or these services or whatever that it is. So with that, you can have the best thing in your hand, but if nobody knows about it, nobody's going to buy, isn't it? So what we do is, not only are we partnered with a platform that gives us a very high commission, we actually train people how to do the marketing side. And the thing is, you can say, oh, I don't know how to market. None of us did. Most of us here gathered here are in the healthcare field, so we never learned marketing, but it is something that you can learn. It's not rocket science. If you've gone through university of any sort or something like that, or even if you've gone through high school diploma, GCSEs as we call here, you can do this. Anyone can do this. It's not rocket science. So there is this marketing sort. So you need to know how to market, but that's not enough. You also need to know how to market to the right people, because after all, there's no point marketing Pampers to a 50-year-old man. You need to be marketing Pampers to a new mom, because she's the one who needs it. So that's the beauty of our platform. We are, we offer the right kind of services. We teach you how to market these services. And not only that, we'll teach you how to market them to the right audience. So thank you once again, Sayuri, for that great, passionate, explanation. Now over to you, Susan. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm very well. So, Susan is one person who's killing it in the business. So, let's ask her. I'm sure, Susan, so many people might have come to you and said, nah, this is another money chain. This is another MLM. I'm sure by now you've had a lot of people and you have to
Yes.
put back on all those questions, isn't it? So, what do you tell people? If you can introduce yourself and just give a brief explanation of what you actually do. Say this is not like a money chain or typical MLM kind of thing.
Definitely. Thank you, Susie. It's a pleasure to be with you guys today. I felt for a minute I'm in UK actually. Thank you so much. For the people who don't know me, my name is Susan. I'm a pharmacist in US. I have been here for past 24 years with my husband and my two adult kids. I've been in this business for past 6 months, but thankfully I'm able to run this very successfully, and I love this business just because it is very lucrative, portable, and anybody who is working can easily do it. And it's not like, just like Susie said, it's not rocket science. And I loved what Sayuri said, like, she's been so passionate. I was just watching the passion, seeing how passionate she is to talk about the business. If you ask me, I can talk for hours about this one, but I don't want to take so much time. But I just want to come to the matter what Susie asked me, if it is a money chain, MLM, or a pyramid scheme. Yeah, so many people ask me the same question. Even some people came and asked my mom, is your daughter fallen into some kind of money chain? Somebody is she in some trouble or not? But I have told my mom what exactly I am doing, so she is not worried about it. But then so many people ask me the same question. Definitely it's not a money chain. The reason is, in the money chain only money is involved, not the product or services. We do have beautiful products and we are offering services, so there is no way this is a money chain. And MLM means, like, MLM, usually what happens is there are different aspects in MLM, but one of them is like only the uplines get all the money when the downline do a service and a sale. But in our model of marketing, whoever the person is doing the sale is getting all the money, and then it will go to the person above you until they train them, until only that much time they need help, only that much time they're getting any kind of money. Otherwise, after that, as we do the sales, we can cut our vendor and we can do more sales, and we'll be like, they will not be getting any money. So that definitely is not MLM. Okay. And pyramid scheme means like we have to build both sides. If you break the sides, we are gonna derank. In our business, we don't have any deranking. If we don't do business like for a month or so, we are not gonna derank, and we don't have any targets. So all this does tells that we are not doing a MLM. And also in our beauty of our business, one main thing is like, pyramid scheme is illegal in the countries like USA, Canada, UK, Australia, all this, India, all these countries. The pyramid scheme is actually illegal. But this business, we register, pay taxes, and we are eligible for the tax return. So we run this legally and successfully in all these countries, make this Norway one of the schemes. So I can easily say this is not one of them. And also, a very attractive feature of this business is we get pension. Once we reach a position, we get pension. And also we can transfer it to our kids or our family members if we don't want to do it, or if you're done doing it. So all this make it like an amazing platform or amazing business model. And it is, so many people do tell, okay, just when we say about it or see this, they just consider, okay, this is another way of MLM. No, it's not. So that is what I usually tell people, because when I saw this, only you pay 149 and go inside and watch it, what exactly it is, you will be able to understand this. Otherwise, you can just judge, what it is. You won't be able to understand it. So I would definitely say it's not one of this. And if you want to know about it, you can pay 140 and watch it. And if you don't like it, you can always refund it. That's what I would say. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you, Susan. That was, spot on. Yeah, your answers. And I'd just like to add to what you've actually said. Some people, when I say, like, once they, even after watching sometimes the pre-coaching videos, some people have a few questions and doubts, and even before that, and people say, "Oh, but so if I make a sale, you still profit from it." And that's exactly what I tell. What you've actually said. I say, you come into this business not knowing anything. Yes, we do have video based training and things like that, but one of the reasons why people are very successful is because you have a coach and a mentor and a community. Okay, now if you were to go learn to be a pharmacist or nursing or doctor, there involves some kind of training. So when you did your courses, we paid to my dad paid my tuition
Right.
fees. So someone paid for you to learn like that. So while you're learning and you have questions and ask, isn't it just right that the person who's actually teaching you get some kind of benefit out of it?
Right.
And like what you say is, once you learn and once you've come up to a certain level, the person above you never earns anything from you. And
Right.
that never happens in a pyramid scheme. It is unheard of in a pyramid scheme or a traditional MLM sort of things. So if you really think about it, you're doing a course, aren't you going to pay for your course because the teachers have to be paid? Similarly, while you're in the learning process, for a short period of time, yes, a part of your commissions will go to the person about, but that's just to train you up. And then after that, we don't get anything. Okay,
Right.
thank you so much, Susan. That was a brilliant answer. Over to you, Siji. The other common question, before people can even delve and look into our business model, they actually say, it's a scam. What do you have to say to those people?
Yes. So first of all, thank you, Susie, for inviting me. And I'm CG from Florida, USA. I am working as registered nurse in Florida and living with my husband. I have two kids. They are in Canada. They are studying. So first of all, let me tell. I am a working person, same like all other people. So we all are healthcare professionals. So being a healthcare professional, we need to keep our license or registration every year or according to the country's policies and protocol. So if we are scam, we cannot register or we cannot renew our license or registration. So that is very important. Being a registered nurse, I know how much struggle I got my license, because before coming to USA, I was in Canada. So because of the weather reason, I moved to Florida. So when I was in Canada, I was working before long time with the same field in nursing field, and back to my license or back to my Canadian nurse, I got so much examinations, test, so many things were going on. So with grade difficulty, I got my license back, and that is the one I am holding here also in USA. So being a profession, we need to renew our license. If a scam person, if I am like that, I cannot go with my profession. I cannot work as registered nurse. I value my profession, same like every other this my colleagues. So I'm just again and again repeating the same thing. Registration is valid. So being a scam person, we cannot do this business together with our profession. And then we had to I had to say that you can see every day our business people in the live or social media every time with our family, our social time or community time, whatever it is, we can see every time. So if a scam person, how can we see that one? If we are working behind the curtain, we never come, we never come directly to anyone. So then again, when when a person doing a scam or we doing something illegal, they won't contact you directly. So when I first of all when I joined this business, I saw my one of my best friend working with this platform, and I saw that she is doing live programs. So that's why I was really interested and I came. So I understood that what is going on with her, and I talked to her. I also Google with my own search. I did that. Then I understood that it is really going very good business. And I saw and I go through all the steps what all we have in the business. So I understood the possibilities and potentials, and that's why I am here in this business. And when I came, I was also same thing if it is scam. So that's why I want to overcome that situation. So same way, first of all, we registered with the first the free our webinar, and then we came. Then I was thinking, I know my friend is there, but still we have thinking about the same like everybody. Is it scam after $149 paying? Also, I was thinking, oh my God, if I am losing that one. But the positive thing is we have 30 days trial period. That's the one everybody can really understand. If there is a scam, we won't get any trial period. If you are not interested, you can go back, you can get back your money within 30 days time period. That is also really it is very good point. And then we're thinking about other possibilities. We are the tax already Susan mentioned that this business we have registering, and we have business numbers, and also we are tax paying with our otherwise we cannot do this business. Yes, it's all legally we are doing. And if you are real, we can see everything directly. If you are coming to this business, you can see that everything directly after paying 149 US dollar. Yes, so everything transparent, there is nothing hidden. So many persons, so many people, they are inquiring about that. Why are you hiding some information? Why we are not hiding it? Always I am telling, we are not hiding. You can come directly. We are inviting you to see directly. That's the possibility of this business. We can see directly by self, and we can select our own product. We can select our investment. Everything we can use our own budget. No, we can use our own budget and do the business. So uh, I think the most points I mentioned, being a scam person, we cannot be like this directly come and talk to you. Even social media, every day we are here with pleasant face and our daily activities we can see. So if anybody have any questions, they can come and talk to us via our website informations, our phone numbers, our social media informations. All the informations are directly you can see transparently, you can see, and you can come to us directly and talk to us. But if anybody is like cheating or illegal, they won't be coming to the in front of us, and also they won't answer you directly, because we have so many experience. Some people, they will give so many promises and they will tell that you have this offer. Finally, when you ask them directly, give the some email or give the information legally, then they won't be there. They will be disappearing very fast. That's the one happening. But we are here real people, not scam. So that's what I want to mention. Thank you, Dr. Susie, give me opportunity to come to your page.
Thank you, CG. Thank you. I think you've covered everything, but I'd just like to delve in one of the points you actually said. You talked about people like or why are you hiding from us, and why you're not giving the whole information? Why can't you actually tell us everything? Now, like, for example, when I joined medical school when I was 18 years old, I didn't study medicine in 1 year. There was this preclinical, paraclinical, then you went into the clinical stuff. You were building on information. Imagine studying my medicine or gynecology or pediatrics in the first year without studying anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. It doesn't work like that. You have to build on information, because if you try to cramp all the information, we will just confuse you. And another thing is, most people doing this business have no kind of business background. So there's no point getting, or like they ask us to explain 2 hours worth of information in 5 minutes. We are not going to do you any justice by doing that, because you're not going to get that step by step, building on information. That is what you need. First, you need to come and see whether this is something you like to do. Okay, I like to do this. Then I'd like to know more. Then pay the 149. Why are you paying the 149? One thing is, none of us want to work with people who are not serious, really, because we don't want to waste our time, and we don't want to waste your time. And we like to work with some kind of integrity and some respect for each other. So please do respect our time like how we would respect your time. So when they see that money, we know that people who want to look into it are a bit serious. And another thing is, oh, I don't have the time to go through all this. Time is actually, everyone has the same amount of time. If you don't have time, it's just that you're not prioritizing it. And I understand that if you don't feel a business, an online business, is a priority to you, but that's absolutely fine with me, really. So that is one thing. One thing is, by paying the 149, we know you're serious to know more about it. We know you're serious to change your life. Another thing is, this is an web-based training, so you have to go by step and go through the training at your leisure time. Now, if you're a person who's not having the patience to go through our webinar, go through our pre-coaching videos, then we are trying to sieve off the people who might not be the right candidates for this online business. So it's not like we are trying to hide information. We are just trying to work with the right people. And all of us have worked in, probably worked in places where we hated our jobs, not because we actually hate the job, but we hated the people we worked with because they were very toxic, and we just got out of there. There was a job which I worked for only 10 months, and I left it because I couldn't work another day in that place. And I'm sure some of us would have experienced, but if you've not experienced, I'm sure you would have heard like that. So we want to get the right people who are serious, who will work with us as a team, so that we can actually achieve our dreams together. And that's the sort of people we are looking for, and that's why there is this step-by-step process to it. So thank you so much, Siji, for that. Over to you, Jinsi. So the other thing what I get to ask is, well, I'm an introvert. I don't come on social media, but I'd like to make some money. Can I do this business? What do you have to say to such people?
Thank you, Dr. Susie, for the question, and thank you for inviting me to this live. By the way, for people who don't know me, my name is Jinsi. I am from Canada. I've been living here for the last 13 years. I live here with my husband and 3 kids, and I've been doing this business for the past couple years, and also I work as an RN here. So for the question whether it can be done by a person who is introvert, well, I'm sitting right in front of you. I was a person who was very introvert. Like, I would never come out in front of social media. Like, I used to feel very awkward talking to people, or even like putting out any videos. I cannot do all that. And I know many of you out there are like that. And to you, I just have to say that This business does not require you to be a social media person. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to be plastered on all the social media all the time. You can do this business otherwise as well, because we do social media marketing for sure, but we have an option of doing paid ads. And that's what helps you to do it even if you're an introvert person. Definitely, being on the social media every day, coming out in front of people, helps you to leverage that in times when you're getting results from the ads. But at the same time, if you don't want to be in front of people, our system has introduced the a new form of marketing, which is the faceless marketing. And it is definitely for those people who are looking to do this business and earn some extra income without coming in front of people. If you're afraid that, okay, people are going to judge you, your family is going to judge you, people who know you are going to judge you, or like they are going to talk behind you, or it is going to affect your work, your regular job that you're doing, you might not want your boss to know that you're doing this business as a side hustle, then definitely there is a solution for you. You can do the faceless marketing. We have given all the training for what you need to do, for how you can build your brand even without a face. Your brand can be the face of your business. And that's why it is really important that you need to come and have a look at this business. You definitely not need not sit under a shell thinking that, okay, you cannot do this business because I cannot be in front of people, I cannot show my life to people, or I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot go live, I cannot talk to people on the camera and stuff like that. But no, you really don't have to do it that way. If you wish to stay behind and not show your face, you can still do this business because of the option of faceless marketing. And definitely, you can do ads and do this business. You don't have to be plastered all over the social media. You don't have to come to Facebook, go lives, or LinkedIn, Insta, whatever it is. You don't have to do all that. It is totally up to you how you want to do this business. And if you're like me, like for me, definitely I came out of my shell eventually and I started doing it. I started facing the camera and everything, but it definitely took time for me. Even that is another fact that is possible with this business. Like, it helps to develop you. If you have no skill of doing all that, if you don't want to come out, that is fine. But if you want to develop your skill and you want to grow and grow with it, you can do it as well. Thank you for the question. Over to you, Dr. Susie.
Thank you, Jency. So I think you did wrap it up. So I think people are scared, like what you say, genuinely, like they're scared whether their work will come to know and things like that. But like what you've actually said, there are settings in almost all platforms where you can turn off certain things so that you can only show yourself to certain people who you want to show. And that's exactly what we teach. And obviously there is the faceless marketing, and there is also, how to talk to people in general. That is part of our training. How do you talk to people? And what I learned from this business is it will actually help you as a person. The skills I've learned in this business is transferable in my workplace, transferable in my family life, and in my personal growth itself. So you will learn to be the better version of yourself. The other thing is, from me, I am very, very introverted person. Like most people, when I tell them that now, they won't believe it, but I am. I live with two extroverts. Actually, they are just the opposite. They thrive with mingling with people and actually being the energy. But for me, it's just the opposite. I'd rather, if I travel for 12 hours in an airplane, I'd rather not talk to anyone, while my husband and my daughter will make sure they find someone and bug that person and, oh my God, and make sure they'll talk to them. They're that sort of people. But I'm not that sort of a person. I used to come on social media maybe for Christmas, for my birthday, for my daughter's birthday, and that's probably about it. But I came to a point in my life where, I was fed up with how my life was. And I was just moaning about it, and everything. And I was like, life sucks and things like that. And then I came to a point that, but I have control over my life, and I have the control to change my life. And when I made that decision, I was like, I really don't care what other people think about me, because the most important person who should matter is yourself. What do you think about yourself? And that is what matters. If if your fear, if your pain is greater than your fear to change, you will change. And that's what. And then, the other thing is, you are not doing that on your own. You have all of us to back you up. We are here rooting for your success. We are here, when you're having a bad day, we are here to lift you up. So that is why our community is soaring high, because you're not going to do this alone. And the naysayers are not going to pay your bills. You're the one paying your bills. People will say, what are you doing there? You're making a fool out of yourself. But are you paying my bills? No, you're not. So I decide what I need to do with my life. And as long as it's legal, and as long as I'm not scamming anyone, as long as I am honest and true to myself, and I'm a God-fearing person, and I'm honest and true to God, I really don't care. And I feel this business ticks all the boxes. And for me, through my life, I know I'm helping people, and all these beautiful faces here are also doing the same. We are actually coming out of our comfort zone, out of our shell here, to actually talk to you, so that you will be made aware that there is another way. There is another way to make money. You don't have to be in this 9 to 5 grind for the rest of your life. You don't have to work another 25 years to retire at 40% of your annual income. It will hardly be able to pay your bills at that in 20 years time. And if you're thinking that you can travel the world once you're 65, 68, do you have the health to actually be able to travel? Yeah. So you don't know, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. So when you're here, you have just now and today, and that's what counts. Okay. And our platform will help you reach your goal, and not just financial goal, but make you a better person and help you serve your community and the people around you. And that's what really, really matters. So if any of what we have talked about today resonates with you, why don't you just contact us? Just find out more information. It doesn't cost you anything to find more information. So all these beautiful ladies here, wherever you're watching, just get in touch with us. Speak to us. Find out more information. Find out if this is for you. Because, this is a lifetime opportunity. And don't let this opportunity pass you by without exploring. And once you've got all the information, once you've explored and you think, no, really, this is not for me, absolutely fine. But do find another opportunity that suits you. Because if you think your 9 to 5 is going to be your savior, it's not. Because there is nothing called job security or job stability. I think the pandemic has taught us a lot. Sickness, job losses, redundancies are all rampant. So if you think you are in a good paying job, what if you're ill tomorrow? Yeah. And if the company goes broke, what if you lose your job? Or what if your boss says, I don't like you anymore, you don't have to come tomorrow? What are you going to do? What's your backup plan? So this is the way to know what your backup plan is. So get in touch with us. So thank you, lovely ladies, once again for your spending this lovely afternoon, evening with us. It was lovely to have all of you, and my best wishes for a very, very successful journey ahead, and let's all smash it together. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Susie.
you.
Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you very much for everyone.
Thank you.